join me to be strong.
Join us to be strong.
And stop bullying.
Well, it is called Be Strong. It is a nationwide nonprofit organization with a very serious message to stop bullying. And they're hosting events to stop bullying in schools all across the country, including a stop next week in Louisville at the Palace. Up to 2,500 students from Louisville will be there. And the numbers regarding bullying are really staggering. 20% of 9th through 12th graders, they say they've been bullied on school property. And what's even more heartbreaking, about 8% of them had attempted suicide one or more times in the past 12 months. As a parent, I got to tell you, it's just awful to hear those numbers. Joining me to talk about the event is Ashley Cromer. Thank you so much for coming from Be Strong, along with Cassandra Webb with Youth Development and Education at Louisville's Urban League. Thank you so much, and we're thrilled it's coming because every place has a problem, and we do too.
Right. And I think it's really remarkable that the city and other nonprofits, like we partnered with the Louisville Urban League, which is a first for us, which we're really excited about, that we're able to bring together all of the resources that are available for students while simultaneously addressing this issue. And then we have the ability to provide those resources after the event happens.
And this is something then that you all hear about locally as well. We know there have been lawsuits in our town. We know there have been suicides in our area.
Yes, and so that's definitely a concern for us at the Louisville Urban League. Under the leadership of Sadiqa Reynolds, we want to focus on, first, jobs, justice, education, health, and housing. And we understand that bullying happens at the home, it happens in the workplace, it happens in the school building. And so with health, we understand that this is a mental health issue. It can cause mental health problems and lead to suicide. And so that's a concern for us.
Tell us about the types of bullying that we're talking about. Now with social media, it's just so rampant and widespread, it's difficult to just say it happens one way. It doesn't.
It's incredibly pervasive. You know, the reality is, you know, when we talk about this, you know, when we were growing up, we had the ability that if you weren't invited to a dance, you know, you heard about it on Monday, right? But now you see it. You see every story, every scenario, and then the targeting then allows for anyone to say anything. And then there's no sort of discussion following that. So we work really hard to really connect students with the ability to be resilient. We don't believe you stop bullying for yourself independently, but when you can connect to the resilience that you have and you know how to combat social aggression independently is our goal.
So this is teaching tools to these children,
Absolutely.
things that you can do and say, and in some of these you have people who have been bullied. If for some reason they're not among the 2,500 lucky children who get to go to this, you have other ways though that people can watch.
We do. We believe that it's very important to have accountability around this issue. So we provide a free simulcast for anyone who's at home, anyone who has a device, a television, a computer, whatever it might be, you can tune in and be able to see it. If you go to our website, we have the direct links that are there.
And tell me about this app. I thought that was interesting too.
Yeah, we love our app because it's really meeting the kids where they are. You know, it's difficult to say, hey, report here or do this or do that. And it's really to find those children and connect them with the resources. But again, it's an important part of what we do because what it allows is students to independently either use 911 resources, crisis text lines, suicide hotlines. So those kids who are on the brink of ending their own life, there is that moment where they say, there's that question, that doubt, should I do this and go through with this? And this app is designed to have videos on there of how to combat if someone is bullying you because of your weight or the way that you look or your religious freedoms. It has all types of resources for them to watch and know how to combat that issue independently.
I'm so glad we're talking about this and everybody's seeing what an important issue it is. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. And we want to let you know the event is Thursday, March the 30th from 10 until 11 at the Louisville Palace. Now, if you want more information about Be Strong, we have linked you up at WHAS11.com. And remember, JCPS does have that bullying hotline, the toll-free number. We want to let you know, we're hoping to get that on their screen, is 888-393-6780. Again, 888-393-6780.